Above the Clouds. Let's go.
Oh, in the heat of the night. Yeah, when things ain't going right. No, 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 no. You will remember. I came along to see your face, but the only thing I got from you.
Okay. Wow. Okay, guys, the seventh song, Above the Clouds. I mean, right away, the atmosphere of the song, to me, feels light and almost dreamy. I mean, the arrangement, it's a bit simple compared, to some of, their bigger productions. But, I mean, it still carries that signature blend, the band, they were known for. Rock instrumentation wrapped in, lush, orchestral textures. The strings and harmonies, also come in. They create this floating sensation that really, really matches title of the song. I mean, it's genuinely feels like the music is drifting along, almost like you are suspended in the air, for a couple of minutes. Vocally, Lynne definitely kept things very, very relaxed and melodic. There is nothing overly dramatic in the performance, and that's actually part, of the charm, if you ask me. The vocals, sets, comfortably in the mix. I mean, surrounded by warm harmonies that give the track a soft, almost comforting tone. To me, it's the kind of vocal delivery that feels effortless, but still very, very intentional. Yeah. After listening to this song, what's interesting about it, this particular song, Above the Cloud, is its length. It's barely over 2 minutes. In another band's hands, that might feel incomplete, but here, it works more like a musical transition. To me, it gives the album a moment to breathe before jumping back into more energetic territory. That kind of pacing, to me, is something Lynne was really, really good at when structuring an album, in my opinion. Yeah. From a reaction, and from a music enthusiast standpoint, this isn't the track that's going to actually blow your mind with huge guitar solos or massive hooks. Instead, it's one of those songs that quietly reinforces what makes this band ELO special. The ability to actually combine orchestral beauty with pop songwriting in a way that feels smooth and natural. I loved it. So yeah, overall, this song might not be one of the most talked about songs on this album, in my opinion, but it absolutely plays an important role in the listening experience of this album. It's calm, it's melodic and atmospheric, almost like a little musical pause that lets the listener float for a moment before the album takes off again. And honestly, sometimes, those, small moments, are, what makes, a great album, feel complete. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section, guys. We are